Wishing You is a historical account that took place in IDUMUJE UGBOKO, Gift Ohanaeze reporting. IDUMUJE UGBOKO Kingdom, an agrarian community in Aniocha North local government area of Delta State, has been in the news for some time. The town was put in the news map in 2017 when a group of persons allegedly acting on the instruction of Prince Chinedu Nwoko, the eldest son of the late Obi Albert Nwoko III, went berserk, attacking, maiming and destroying properties of anyone who was in support of the establishment of the proposed Stars University in the community by Prince Dr. Ned Nwoko, an international lawyer and a former House of Representatives member. In the process, one Cyprian Kumi Olu was brutally murdered, while another Kennedy Ilo died as a result of several injuries he received from the culprits. The anger of Prince Nwoko was led by the approval of 90 acres of land to Prince Ned Nwoko for the university project by late Obi Albert Nwoko, acting on the recommendation of the Land Allocation Committee headed by the ERC of the community. The victims of the 2017 mayhem in the community thereafter petitioned the police, who sworn into action and arrested some of the culprits who are now being tried for terrorism and murder charges. Several human rights bodies visited the community and internationalized the communal conflict. In a dramatic twist, some of the culprits in the 2017 IDUMUJE UGBOKO crisis have been resulted to a blackmail, alleging that they were being persecuted and detained in a police custody in respect of the land acquired by Prince Ned Nwoko. In a recent video that went viral, one Pamela, who claims to be the daughter of Oke Ifejokun, one of the alleged principal actors in the 2017 crisis, urged Prince Ned Nwoko to release her father from police custody to join her family after nearly 4 years of trial and incarceration. Pamela's account was a rehash of 3 guests, Engineer Igwe Enyobi, Shuks Nwoko and Uche Alibe, who appeared to Channel Television Sunrise Daily program of its August 2020 to denigrate the reputation of Prince Ned Nwoko, whom they tagged a land grabber. Delta Fresh Vision, a media-based Nigerian, dispatched a team of journalists to IDUMUJE UGBOKO to interview key persons who witnessed the 2017 IDUMUJE UGBOKO crisis to get first-hand information and verify Pamela's claim. Stand back and listen to the first hand of the person interviewed in IDUMUJE UGBOKO.
2017, yes.
I was sitting in front of my house here, yes. When suddenly, yes. On the 24th of May, yes. In the year 2017, yes. I saw people rushing, youths,
yes,
and all kinds of, all manners of persons,
yes,
rushing into this compound. As we can see, I was sitting down here.
This same compound?
This same compound, okay. Front here.
Yes.
And I saw people rushing in. I was wondering what they were rushing into too.
Yes, yes.
Then they rushed into, they met me. I was reading a paper in front of my house here when somebody just came in. And the next thing I saw was a slap. Somebody gave me a slap.
Yes.
And I said, what is the problem? What have I done? He said, am I not the one who, among the people who gave the land to Ned Nwoko?
Yeah.
I said, as what? As a land grabber or as a chairman of the land allocation committee, which I have a right to do. The next thing they did was to give me another slap.
Okay.
And then they started beating me. They beat me mercilessly. They started breaking my cars. I had 2 cars parked here. They broke them, they destroyed all the glasses, all the windscreens and everything.
Yes.
They robbed me. In fact, they now decided to remove me from here and took me to the palace. They marched me to the palace. And they beat me from here to the palace. When we got to the palace, they beat me. Then youths from my community started saying, what did he yesterday do now? What did he yesterday do? Started to question the rationale behind it, because it looked to them like, this is unusual. Yeah. You brought the ESL to the palace and you are beating him in the palace. So they decided to question the rationale for that kind of action. Then some instruction came and said that they should release him.
What I know about the 2017, on 25th, I mean 24th, I'm in my house by 12. I hear some noise of some voice. who they're making oye. At my house. And inside my house, I hear noise breaking my brother's house. That's the brother. I said, who should they break house? They come out from that place, come direct to me, to my house.
Yes.
I am inside. They started breaking my windows and my doors. I have to escape to my back house because I get backyard house. I went there, sat in there. They break about 12 doors, 12 windows, 3 outdoors. Where you go there now, you see, I don't replace it with iron doors. I replace the windows with the glasses now. So they don't tell me what I did. They just came in, started there, destroying my house. Why? Because we are supporting university.
Need Ogoji Chok or University. Would the house on at the palace? Would the house sick when you off ya? And Madoncha about no as when is one, even when he's in but that's here. Obi about when you go note. One you can and you area. Say Jen and everywhere. Mambo's where both the or Chok or where University, my Mambo's. Yes. I have a gym. Okay. I bet you Lucy everyone. Anya Fofia, Ofia, the surplus. I have Hazi, I do, with Benny, we were saying Najas in the iron and in when he Kusian, 1 hour near 1 hour, near Yanawa. And I went near Guanowa, in short, near Yanawego. I was giving me one of Yan and Bofiani, or then I was now with it, Napro if I put here, Kiakuwa. So I bet poor who see China, and then they see up in China, of your surplus. I have an Pohazi, Kaibia reporting India, Ikini, Diani. And you could see I Pohazi, I Wawaka, we are Gamanyo Buru. So, Yakasi decided, Obia by way. So, Boku is Yanni. Kawa kwenda kanyiku ifa ikwe matemwa mwa chana ibido tono manyi no so we atama zinisia ti oh even me ko run 4 years yo on that day that God is your football season no teaching 26 imodina after 1 imodina be dinam nwanye mu wofo I didn't know it's no. They come for the boys, blur, boys, oh yeah, don't listen. One cheap one, then Ubolo family, yes. A Jamono, Fiamnisi, Biaben, Edekabam. I come, Campo, I will buy my own room, not for him. Timem, Bumi, some Chamatezi. Lose me bomb. One was a window to Hana Fiawa. So I support the Ned Gojaro University. I was support the Ned. Oh, who busy we help me bomb. I go.
You just
S-E. Okay. This is not a deaf family. Okay. You are from Benue State.
Yes.
And 2017, something happened to your relation.
Yes.
In this town, the land that was an Okada rider at the time.
Yes.
What actually happened and what led to his death?
You know, this IDUMUJE UGBOKO village have been here for quite a long time. Okay. Before 2017.
Okay.
When they have their own issue. Now my brother was an Okada driving my own motorcycle. Okay. It was me. I bought it with my sweats. And I gave it to him. He drive the Okada in the afternoon. Why in the night? He woke at the security at Ifediko free station.
That's your brother?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
He did not have idea that they are having crashes in IDUMUJE UGBOKO.
Okay.
So he picked one passenger at Onuchubo Express of like indigenous of the town to the palace.
Yes.
After dropping the guy, they thought he's from Ned boy.
Okay.
They now shoot him. These people are very wicked to the extent after killing the boy, they took the corpse away, they burned the motorcycle. Until today, they are still denying that they did not kill anybody.
Okay.
After some days, I went there. I saw my motorcycle in the front of the palace. The closest I was going to police, going to Asaba, to Benin at the headquarters. You know, I first go the local police station. They did not take action. I went to Asaba. Still, they did not take any action. Then I go straight to Zone 5.
Zone 5.
It's there they came. They came and take some pictures and check. When they find out that police are coming after the issue,
they ran away.
They now took the remaining scribe of the motorcycle. After the police left, they took it away. Till today, I'm still searching for myself, my brother.
So from what you have said now, you people did not see your brother's corpse to burn
today.
Yes,
the day they kill him, everybody saw it.
Yes.
If anybody that is denied that they did not kill anybody, is human being.
Yes.
And Moses Okada to do transport.
Yes.
So I was surprised. Some people ran into my house, no, Chubu. They began to call me. Don't come. Your tenant is being shot in Monso Palace. I say, which of my tenant? Is it the guy that just left house now?
Yes.
They say, yes, I should move. Immediately that the boy is lying inside the palace. I said, now bring out my own machine. So I ran to the palace. Reaching there, I saw the boy lying inside the compound. He was wearing jeans with
what happened to your husband in 2017. It was a very sad story. We've never heard that. This is the first time we are hearing directly from the horse's mouth, and we learned that he was the secretary of the Land Allocation Committee at that time. What actually happened that led to his death?
It happens like this. May 2017.
Yes.
In the evening like this, my husband was sitting at the front of the house, and I was at the backyard. All of a sudden, now I heard a noise. When I ran out, I saw a group of people from Palace, the youth from Palace. So they were telling my husband that the Nonso said they should bring him.
Yes.
So my husband now get up, and he said, okay. He was wearing shorts and their singlets. And I told them that they should allow him to enter inside so that he can put on shoes.
Okay.
So as he was about to enter the house, Emeka Oyebondo said, no, you people should not allow him to enter inside that house. In fact, you should carry them up if you don't want to go with them. That is how they carried him. By that time, I was pregnant.
Okay.
So they carried him. They started beating him from that place, and they carried him down to the palace. So I was going with them, pleading with them that they should please release my husband. And they said I should go back, that all this while, am I not there where he was supporting Ned because of the university? So I don't mind them. I was pleading until as they are going, they were beating him, and they get to the place and they dump him, they throw him down and keep on beating him. So many people were saying all sorts of things. Some said, in fact, break that his hand, that he said he knows how to write this, that. You people should break his hand. many things were, many talk.
Yes.
That was held after beating him, and Nonso and others were inside the Ogwa, and they would ask them to bring my husband from that place where he was inside the place, and they were drawing him.
Okay.
They drawed him as they were about to enter. All of a sudden, the group of the security now came. Immediately they came, and all of them ran away. That was how we now brought him, and from that time he became sick, and that was 2017, and he died 2018.
Donatus.
Okay, sir. Donatus.
Dibia. D-I-B-I-E.
Dibia. Okay. Okay, sir. As an elder in this community, I'm sure you were around in 2017 when there were attacks, destruction, and community strife, wahala everywhere. You understand? Can you tell us what you know about that period?
Yes, thank you very much. Before the death of Albert Nwoko, the father of Nonso, he gave approval to Ned Nwoko for the university. So he should go on. There was nothing like confusion, no trouble, no problem. So immediately after the death of Albert Nwoko, his son entered throne. And he gave order that the university project will be stopped. That he don't want the university. So most of us who know the value of the university said Ned should build the university in Uboko. So we all attacked. Suddenly, May 24th, 2017, I was in my house around 11:30. I heard a great noise by my door. I said, "What is happening? What is happening?" Before I said what is happening, they are breaking my door. They rushed in. The first person I saw was Aikomo. They said they should draw me out. Aikomo. I said, "What have I done?" He said, "Am I not supporting Ned to build university?" I said, "Yes, I'm supporting him." He said, "Nonso ordered them to go to the houses of everybody who support Ned to build university." I said, "That is." Before I said this, slap it, gave me the double slap, and I was beaten. They entered my house, break my ceilings, break my door, break my everything were destroyed. So I asked them, "What have I done?" He said I should denounce now that I'm no more supporting Ned. I said, "Till tomorrow, kill me here. I'm in support of Ned to be." Because of Nonso, he gave them the order. Up to today, I'm not associated with my family because of this problem. Most of us say we are excommunicated from our family. We don't take part from all of us. Nobody.
Sunday.
AWU. You are correct. That time, let me start from on 24th. When I was walking to one man, getting up from my side to come out here, I saw a Galaga on our village boy. He said that we are the people supporting me, that they will cut our hands. Light out. He said that they will cut off our hands. I just asked him for what. He said that we are supporting the program, the university project. So then we go to his in-law, go and tell him, see what your in-law is saying. He said, by then they were fighting any boy, any young boy that passing by, they will track him. There was fight everywhere that day, on 24th. Reaching to 25th. At daylight, by 12th, after 12, 25th to 26th. Night. I was sleeping. When I had many people, they were shouting, coming. Before I woke up, they have started breaking my houses. Even my motorcycle. One of them took his gun to chase me here in my house, inside my bedroom with my wife. There was no any of my children around. They broke my house, broke my machine. It's at home now. Who are you fighting for? They said that if they are from Nonso side, that Nonso sent for them. Send them to fight us because we are supporting the project. That is all.
On Chief Sunday. Azoka Demodo. Azoka. Demodo. EDEMODU.
2007. A lot of things happened in this community. 2017. A lot of things happened in this community, which frightened everybody. So I just want to know your part of the story. What really happened in 2017, sir? Specifically around towards May and thereabouts.
May 27.
May 27. Yes, sir.
Anyway, as I said, I'm Chief Sunday Demodo, the Dugu of this community.
Okay, sir.
That year, 2017,
yes, sir.
there was a group of people who came to my house and destroyed 14 windows.
14
glass windows, tinted one.
Okay.
14 windows and 2 doors.
Okay. Okay, sir.
As you can see me now, I'm not like this before.
Okay.
So I have Parkinson.
Okay.
Which I manage.
All right.
I can drive. I can go to farm.
Yes.
I can do some other works. But since that very day, that very date,
yes,
I cannot move.
Okay.
Because of the pressure.
Okay.
It struck me down. So I've been to several hospitals. You can see me like this. So during the sickness, all of them carry arms.
Yes.
They said that you must send them. I told them, I have nothing in common with them. So I called him in the morning.
Yes.
Because this thing happened at 12 a.m.
Yes.
The trip surrounded me. I only hide. So for 3 months, I was sleeping in Wiko.
Okay.
Because the morning, we sent for DPO.
Okay.
DPO came.
Okay.
With his people. The video, they questioned me.
Yes.
They interviewed me. They went back. Within a few days, they said Zone 5 is coming.
Yes.
They said we should not sweep anything. We should not touch anything. So I was sleeping inside the coop.
Okay.
That is where I got this problem. For 3 months.
I'm Gladys Kogoyi.
Okay, what do you be for this community?
I'm woman leader under PDP party.
You be member of the town union?
Yes, this UPA.
Okay, UPA. What
Yes,
be your position?
I'm the financial secretary.
Okay, you are the financial secretary. Okay. 2017, you did this time?
Yes.
This time? Okay.
Much around.
Okay. What happened about 2007?
What really happened was that, we had a phone that we use in, interacting. The problem with the land is because of that land down there. The two cows of Nwoko are the architects of all these lies on Prince Ned Nwoko.
Right.
So because we are saying all these things, interacting with them, they now grow angry on that worst night in this town. They start leashing people's house. They came to my house.
They came to your house?
Yes, my house. My house is along the road here.
Okay.
They came to my house with different kind of weapons. They are uncountable. We can't count them. As if it's a war front. They start breaking my things. What I was hearing in my window was bua, bua, bua. My decoder, my DSTV dish, bua, bua. I said, whoa, Jesus, man, my children. We just shouting Jesus. If I know one lame man just use ass with gun on my head and they forced my center door open. They pointed the gun on my head. One lame man, his name is he's a lame man. Keep on find that lame man self. My Idumabo, keep on going. Okene is his name. From Idumabo quarter. Just match my door with one other two guys. Enter. So the other two guys were searching for my browsing phone.
Yes.
But they couldn't see it. They got blind their eyes. They didn't see that one. They only saw the smaller Aniocha.
Yes.
I used it making music for my children.
Yes.
That was one they stole. They stole it. Then they
Vigilante.
Yes, I am.
Town.
Yes, I am.
And I need to, as a vigilante chairman, I need to ask you some questions about what happened in 2017, because it looks like from your position we know a lot of things that happened. Before I will now ask about the vigilante itself. So what happened that year?
The whole crisis started from our place on that 24th of May 2017.
It started from your place?
Yes, in the sense that as the vigilante chairman, they felt that if they attacked me, they would get all the guns from us, and that was exactly what they did.
Okay.
We raided the place, collected all our working tools, 4 double barrel guns, 4 motorcycles, including my own personal motorcycle.
At that time, were you chairman of the vigilante?
Even till now, because the group was not disbanded.
Okay.
They said that we were forcefully disarmed. So I remain the vigilante chairman till today.
Okay.
I said that we have not been working because these cases are in court. So they came in on that 24th day of May 2017. They broke in at about 1:30 a.m. to my place. The leader of the group, called IDUMUJE,
Okay.
in fact, by the time they came in, at that odd time of 1:30 a.m., I was on the bed, just a small pan. And that was how they picked me from the bed. IDUMUJE held me by that pant and he was asking me a lot of questions. At first, he asked me if I was aware that there was an OB in this town. I said yes, that is not in dispute anywhere.
Yeah.
As I was answering, his boys had descended on me. They started beating me.
Yes.
Now, they beat me to a point, they dragged me outside where all the boys had their field day beating me. Then they said I should take them round to all the vigilantes to collect all the working tools with all the members. And that was how when they dragged me out it was a crisscross from one quarter to the other, visiting all the vigilante members, collected all the tools that we were using.
Okay.
At one point, IDUMUJE said that they should take me back to the house again to collect all the documents covering the guns and the motorcycles. I had to go back to my house for the second time. Then I brought the file containing all those documents, including my own personal documents, and I handed to IDUMUJE. They dragged me again out to the palace. That was the second time they dragged me from my place to the palace.
They took you to the palace?
Yes.
They dragged you?
Yes, they were dragging me just by that small pant that I was wearing. So when they dragged me to the palace. There they laid me on the floor. They started beating me. At the point, I became unconscious. So, at about 3:30 a.m., the youth leader called me and asked me to reach all the vigilante members who could not get that night, to tell them to bring all the working tools with them. Then he said I should not give them cause to come back to my house for the second time, because if they did, it would be disastrous for me. I promised. But unfortunately, early hours of the morning, I was unconscious. One of my brothers came and took me to the general hospital in the city. First to the police station where I obtained a medical form. And the police took me to the general hospital where I spent 2 days. And after I left the hospital, I came back and stayed with a traditional herbalist in Ojukbo, where I was treating all the broken bones. Okay. So that was what kept me for 2 weeks out of this community.
Now take a look at some of the houses and properties that were destroyed during the crisis. Some of the damaged properties belongs to Victor Omezi, a prominent member of the community. Here are some of the victims whose interview was not captured due to lack of space. This is the picture of Cyprian Kumi Olu, the Okada rider that was brutally murdered. Here also is the picture of his motorcycle, which was burnt in front of the palace. Majority of the persons interviewed point to 3 persons as the principal actors in the 2017 sordid incident of destruction of properties, killing, maiming and terror in the community. 3 persons are Ifejoku, Owadiegu Nwoko and Akimuhu, who were agents of Prince Nonso Nwoko. At particular concern is that many of the victims of the 2017 attacks are today living in trauma and ostracized from friends and family. The once strong and healthy chief Sunday Azoka Edemudu has suffered Parkinson's disease following the trauma he was subjected to by the culprits. The family of the slain Okada rider Cyprian Kumi Olu is in trauma as they are unable to find the body of their son to bury him properly. The children and wife of Kennedy Ilo, who died as a result of beating from the culprit, are crying for justice. Omezi Victor, a prominent indigent, suffered several losses as his properties was vandalized. Others who were beaten and their properties destroyed are now disoriented and unable to find a decent living. You have heard the testimonies of IDUMUJE UGBOKO people, especially those who were victims of the crisis in 2017. From the testimonies, the major culprit of the crisis were Ifejoku, Homu Owadiegu, and others who are still being persecuted for their crimes. There is no truth, therefore, that these suspects are being persecuted as a result of any land deals in IDUMUJE UGBOKO. Gift Ohanazeze, reporter.